Have you ever stood up too quickly and felt the room spin? Or maybe you've caught yourself stumbling over nothing, wondering if it's just old age catching up? Here's the truth. For people over 60, losing balance isn't just frustrating, it's dangerous. It's one of the top reasons for serious injury, broken hips, hospital stays, even permanent loss of independence. But what if I told you that balance isn't just about muscles or movement? It starts in your gut, your brain, and even your plate. Yes, what you eat and the small habits you repeat each morning could be quietly wrecking your coordination or silently rebuilding it. Today, we're exposing the everyday foods that help you stay steady on your feet and the hidden habits that sharpen your reflexes, retrain your brain, and protect you from sudden falls. You don't need expensive equipment, risky pills, or intense workouts. Just a few smart changes, starting now. Repeat button before we dive in, make sure you hit subscribe, because what you're about to learn could be the difference between a life of freedom and a life of fear. And now, let's uncover the hidden reason why balance starts slipping after 60 and how to fight back starting today. Why balance declines after 60? You don't wake up one day and suddenly feel off balance. It happens slowly, quietly, like a dimmer switch turning down your stability, one notch at a time. Maybe you've started grabbing the handrail more often. Maybe you hesitate before stepping off a curb. Or you avoid walking in the dark, just in case. And while it's easy to blame it on just getting older, the real reasons go much deeper, and they start long before your 60th birthday. There are 3 silent culprits behind the loss of balance in aging adults, and most people never hear about them until it's too late. The first is muscle atrophy, especially in the hips, legs, and core. These muscles act like the foundation of a house, and when they shrink or weaken, everything above starts to wobble. You might not notice it while sitting or walking on flat surfaces, but try stepping sideways, bending quickly, or standing on one leg, and that's when your body reveals the truth. The second culprit? Your nervous system. With age, the speed of communication between your brain and body begins to slow down. Think of it like Wi-Fi lag, a delay in sending the signal from your mind to your muscles. You know you're about to trip, but your foot doesn't react fast enough. That split-second delay? That's what turns a simple stumble into a full-on fall. And the third, lesser-known factor is your vestibular system, your inner ear balance mechanism. Deep inside your ears are tiny crystals and fluid-filled canals that tell your brain where your body is in space. As you age, these structures become less sensitive, and your sense of balance becomes less precise. You feel off, even when standing still. It's not dizziness. It's disconnection. But here's the part no one's talking about. Your daily habits, especially what you eat, can either speed up this decline or slow it down dramatically. Yes, balance isn't just about exercise or physical therapy. It starts with what you put in your body, the nutrients that feed your muscles, energize your nerves, and support your brain's coordination centers. In fact, some specific foods have been shown to improve blood flow, restore nerve signaling, and even sharpen coordination, all without pills, surgeries, or gym routines. And now, I'm going to reveal the first food on that list. It's a deep red vegetable, often overlooked, that works like a natural blood flow enhancer, fueling both your brain and your legs. Repeat button, but before we go there, do this one thing. Tap that subscribe button. Because every week, we uncover the natural science-backed ways to stay strong, sharp, and steady after 60. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's next. Let's talk about beets, the surprising superfood for better balance. Number 1 superfood for balance, beets. They're vibrant, earthy, and honestly, not everyone's favorite. But beets may be the most underrated weapon against poor balance after 60. Because beets are one of the richest natural sources of nitrates, compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide. This molecule acts like a natural vasodilator. It opens up your blood vessels, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to reach your brain, heart, and, most importantly, your muscles. For seniors, this is huge. As we age, our blood flow naturally slows. That means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach the muscles and nerves responsible for keeping us upright. Poor circulation leads to slower reaction times, heavier legs, and that sluggish, off-balance feeling. But when you eat beets, whether roasted, juiced, or raw, you're giving your body a natural boost in circulation. In fact, studies have shown that drinking beetroot juice before physical activity can improve muscle performance and coordination in older adults. And the benefits don't stop there. Nitric oxide also helps with cognitive performance, especially in the parts of the brain responsible for motor control and spatial awareness, key to staying balanced when you walk, turn, or reach for something. Here's the best part: beets are easy to add to your routine. A half cup of cooked beets with lunch, a small glass of beetroot juice in the morning, or even beet powder added to a smoothie. Small changes, big impact. If you've never liked beets before, try pairing them with citrus, goat cheese, or roasted nuts. The flavor softens and the health benefits remain powerful. Brain but beets are just the beginning. Repeat button coming up next. A delicious type of fish that improves the speed between your brain and muscles, and how it can rebuild your coordination in just weeks. Make sure you're still with us, because this next food might already be in your freezer. Fish number 2: super nutrient for nerve muscle control. Omega-3s from fatty fish. Now, imagine this: you're walking across the room, and suddenly, your foot catches on something. In that moment, your brain has to send a lightning-fast message to your leg: lift. Recover. If there's a delay, even by milliseconds, your body won't react in time. That delay? It's often the result of aging nerve connections between your brain and muscles, and it's a major reason seniors lose balance so easily. But what if you could restore those connections naturally? That's where omega-3 fatty acids come in, especially the kind found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout. Omega-3s are not just heart-healthy, they're neuroprotective. They help build and maintain the myelin sheath, a fatty layer that wraps around your nerves like insulation on a wire. That insulation is what allows messages to travel quickly and clearly from your brain to your limbs. Without enough omega-3s, that signal weakens. Your foot doesn't lift fast enough. Your reflexes slow down. You become more vulnerable to falls, not because you're weak, but because your internal wiring is breaking down. Research shows that older adults who consume omega-3s regularly experience better motor control, faster reaction times, and even improved memory, all of which are critical to balance and coordination. Even more compelling? Studies have found that omega-3s may help repair nerve damage over time, offering long-term protection against neurological decline. And the best part? You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Just 2 servings of fatty fish per week can provide enough EPA and DHA, the 2 key omega-3s, to support brain-muscle communication. If you're not a fan of fish, consider omega-3 supplements, but make sure they're high-quality and third-party tested to avoid heavy metal contamination. And don't worry, we're not done yet. Because while beets and fish help rebuild balance from the inside out, there's another piece to the puzzle most people never even think about. Microbe up next. How your gut bacteria may be secretly affecting your balance, and the fermented foods that could change everything. Repeat button, so stick around, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. What we're about to uncover next could explain why you sometimes feel off for no clear reason. Petri dish number 3, fermented foods and the gut-brain balance connection. You've probably heard the phrase, trust your gut. But what if your gut is part of the reason you're losing your balance? It sounds strange, even unbelievable, but science is now revealing something powerful. Your gut health is directly linked to your brain health and your balance. Here's how it works. Inside your digestive tract lives an entire ecosystem of bacteria called the gut microbiome. It influences everything, from your mood and memory to your immune system and inflammation levels. But what many seniors don't realize is that your gut also communicates constantly with your brain, through what's known as the gut-brain axis. When your gut is in balance, the communication lines are clear. Your brain gets the right signals. Your coordination stays sharp. Your nervous system operates smoothly. But when the gut is inflamed, out of balance, or overloaded with bad bacteria, like what happens from years of antibiotics, sugar, or processed foods, your brain receives distorted messages. You may feel foggy, fatigued, unsteady, or even dizzy, without knowing why. The fix? It starts with fermented foods, Simple, natural foods that restore your gut health and, by extension, your balance. Think leafy green sauerkraut, glass of milk plain kefir or yogurt, teacup without handle kombucha, cucumber pickles, naturally fermented, not vinegar-based, cooked rice miso or tempeh. These foods are rich in probiotics, which help repopulate the good bacteria in your gut. That balance reduces inflammation and sharpens the signals traveling from your digestive system to your brain, making your body feel more stable, connected, and alert. Some studies even suggest that improving gut health can reduce fall risk in older adults by helping regulate the nervous system and improving posture reflexes. Start small. A spoonful of sauerkraut with dinner. A glass of kefir in the morning. Over time, your body begins to stabilize from the inside out. It's a small step with a surprising payoff, but there's still one more danger to cover. Because while we've talked about what to add to your routine, there are still some daily habits that are quietly stealing your balance, and you might be doing them right now without realizing it. Repeat button coming up. The innocent habits that weaken your balance, and the one thing you should never do after 7 p.m. Trust me, this next part might change how you move through the rest of your day. Warning number 4. Hidden daily habits that wreck your balance without you knowing. Sometimes, it's not what you're missing, it's what you're doing every single day that's quietly stealing your balance. These habits seem innocent, normal, even relaxing. But for people over 60, they can slowly sabotage your coordination, weaken your reflexes, and increase your fall risk without a single warning sign. Let's break them down. 1. Sitting for long periods without movement. You already know that being sedentary is bad, but what most people don't realize is that long sitting stiffens the hips, weakens the glutes, and dulls the nervous system. After just 30 minutes of sitting still, your body starts switching into power down mode. Blood flow drops. Muscles disengage. Nerve signals slow. And when you finally stand up, you feel heavy, disconnected, off balance. 2. Scrolling or watching TV late into the night. It seems harmless, watching one more episode, scrolling your phone in bed. But screen time before sleep tricks your brain into staying alert while your body gets tired. That mismatch affects your vestibular system, the inner ear controls responsible for balance, and disrupts your sleep cycle. Poor sleep is directly linked to poor balance, reduced reaction times, and even dizziness the next day. 3. Skipping water in the evening. You might skip drinking water after dinner to avoid nighttime bathroom trips. Makes sense, right? But mild overnight dehydration can lead to morning dizziness, lightheadedness, and instability, especially when getting out of bed. Your brain needs hydration to function. Your muscles need it to move. Without enough fluids, your whole system becomes sluggish and unstable. 4. Walking barefoot on hard surfaces. This one shocks people. Going barefoot at home, especially on tile or hardwood floors, can decrease proprioception, your body's ability to sense where it is in space. Without that feedback, your reflexes slow, and your balance weakens over time. Soft slippers with proper arch support or balance-boosting socks can make a big difference. 5. Always using the same side of the body. If you always carry bags on one side, always step with the same leg first, or twist in the same direction, your body becomes imbalanced. One side tightens, the other weakens. Over time, this creates a muscular imbalance that pulls your posture off-center, a major contributor to chronic wobbling. The key takeaway? Balance isn't just built by doing the right things, it's also protected by avoiding the wrong ones. And when you start replacing these silent destroyers with smarter habits, your body begins to reset, almost automatically. Repeat button, and that's exactly what we'll cover next. Get ready for the top daily habits that rebuild coordination, sharpen reflexes, and retrain your brain to move like it did 20 years ago. Stay with us, and if this video has helped so far, now's the perfect time to like and subscribe, because what's coming next could be the missing piece you've been waiting for. Counterclockwise arrows button number 5. Simple daily habits that rebuild coordination and rewire the brain. Now that we've uncovered the habits that slowly sabotage your balance, it's time to shift gears and talk about what actually works. Because the good news is this: your body was designed to adapt. Even after 60, your brain can rewire itself. Your muscles can relearn movement. Your balance can be restored, not with extreme workouts or physical therapy, but with small, consistent habits that create big changes over time. Let's start with the foundation. 1. Morning movement before coffee. Before you pour your first cup of coffee, give your body a gentle wake-up call. A slow heel-to-toe walk across the room. Light ankle circles. A few shoulder rolls. This kind of pre-coffee priming activates your vestibular system and reestablishes communication between your brain and limbs. It tells your body, we're moving today. Let's get sharp. 2. Balance training in daily chores. You don't need a gym or balance board to improve coordination. You just need intentional movement. While brushing your teeth, try standing on one foot. While folding laundry, shift your weight from side to side. These microadjustments train the small stabilizer muscles in your feet, legs, and core, the ones that catch you when you trip or shift suddenly. 3. Cross-body movements. This is a secret used in brain rehabilitation therapy. Movements that cross the midline of your body, like tapping your right knee with your left hand or reaching your opposite arm overhead, force your left and right brain hemispheres to work together. Over time, this rewires the neural pathways responsible for balance, timing, and rhythm. 4. Eyes closed training. Try standing on one leg with your eyes closed, safely near a wall, of course. Because closing your eyes removes visual cues, forcing your inner ear and proprioception system to take control. It's a powerful way to strengthen the deeper layers of your balance system in just 30 seconds a day. 5. Controlled breathing exercises. Deep breathing isn't just for relaxation. It improves oxygen flow to the brain, slows down stress responses, and stabilizes blood pressure, all essential for coordination. Try this. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Do that 5 times every morning. You'll feel the difference in clarity and steadiness. 6. Practice pause and scan. Before walking into any new space, like a grocery store or bathroom, pause for 3 seconds. Scan the room. Look for obstacles. This simple habit trains your situational awareness, reduces the risk of sudden slips, and activates your brain's alert system, like turning on a GPS before a trip. These habits don't take hours. They take intentionality. And the more you practice them, the faster your brain learns, your reflexes sharpen, and your body begins to move with quiet confidence again. Because balance isn't just a physical skill, it's a full body language. And the more fluent you become, the safer and stronger you feel in everyday life. Repeat button, and now there's just one more thing you need to know. The one question that will help you track your progress and protect your independence for years to come. So don't click away yet. What I'm about to ask could change how you see your health moving forward. Number 6. One powerful question to lock in your progress. By now, you've discovered that balance isn't just about strength. It's about connection between your brain, your muscles, your gut, and even your daily habits. But here's the most important part. Which of these changes spoke to you the most? Was it the idea of rebuilding nerve signals with omega-3s? Or realizing how a single spoon of fermented food can sharpen your brain-body link? Maybe it was finally understanding why that dizzy spell in the morning isn't random, but connected to something as simple as hydration or screen time. Whatever it was, take a second and think about it now. Because awareness is the first step toward change, and momentum begins with one small shift. And that brings us to this. Backhand index pointing right. What's one food or habit from today's video that you're going to try first? Go ahead, scroll down and tell us in the comments. You never know, your answer might inspire someone else to take that same life-saving step. And if this video helped you feel seen, understood, or even just a little more hopeful, please thumbs up, tap the like button. Bell subscribe for more senior-focused health strategies. Loudspeaker and share this video with someone you care about. Because better balance doesn't just protect you, it protects the people who love you too. You're not getting older. You're getting smarter. And now, your body will finally start catching up. Repeat button. Thanks for watching, and remember, you're always just one habit away from a steadier, stronger life.